Adventures with Paul.
Hey yo! Welcome back to Adventures with Paul. I remember that sound from last week. I got you, buddy. It's been a long week, and I need to get out there too. So, let's go. So as you guys can see, I just told my bike that he can come on today's adventure. So, for today's adventure, we are going to go to Antietam Battlefield in Maryland, and then come back and you're just gonna have to see what I make today. I got a comment about making a mediocre meal, so I've made a mediocre meal for you today. Let's just get on in, get on after it. So let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna head on up the road to Sharpsburg, Maryland, and Antietam Battlefield. So come with. As you can see, we have arrived at Antietam, and I just picked up a map. They said it's about an 8-mile ride. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing, but come with me and we'll explore this place. This is Dunker Church, stop 1 on the tour. We are riding to stop 2 now. Hasn't been a bad ride so far. And I'll show you what we got ahead. This talks about Abner Doubleday. He's actually buried at Arlington Cemetery. And he gets a lot of credit for being the founder of modern day baseball, but a lot of people dispute that claim. This here was the Union line, or the North. And I gotta go up that hill. So if you guys want to bring me an oxygen tank for when I get there, that'd be appreciated. This is tour stop 2. And there is an actual farm. I just got talking to a lady back there, her and her husband, and she said she has done some genealogy, and she's like a distant relative, like 5th off cousin or something like that of Claire Barton, so that was pretty cool. I didn't realize, but where we just were at tour stop 3 is where Major General John Sedgwick was in the West Woods, and he is I believe a 5th great uncle of mine. All throughout this place, and at many of the battlefields, you have monuments to different states. This one is for Texas. You can see how pretty it is out here, and then just think about how many people died. It's crazy. Here talks more about Uncle John, as he was known by his men. You can see here, I was just talking about Uncle John. And there he is. Let's get a little selfie with Uncle John here. I think he's a better looking guy than me. Making our way up to number 6. It's windy and I'm going uphill and I'm struggling. Mama Farm Lane. It's gonna take us to number 6. Gonna make our way to number 8. Tour stop 8. I believe the tower is closed, but we're gonna try. I keep seeing these upside down cannons, and this one here talks about George Anderson being mortally wounded, so maybe that's what they mean. Unfortunately for me, the observation tower is closed for construction. On the bike and going to number 9. All right, guys, I'm still breathing hard. Look behind me. I went down some crucial big hill, and that was payback. I had to come back up that. Still making our way to number 9. This is Sherrick Farm, and that's Sherrick House down there. For Every Up, if I can get you there, as it's down. This is all downhill. All right, I'm still breathing. I still gotta make it up this little bit of hill. That last one was brutal. Number 9, guys, is Burnside Bridge. We're gonna see if we can find that. Leaving 9 and going to make our way to number 10. Number 10 is the hardest one to find, and it's the most challenging ride so far. I've had a lot of hills. Historic Sharpsburg. Going to make our way to the 11th and final stop along the tour. Last leg brings me through actual downtown Sharpsburg. Just made it back to the car. The bike is loaded. We're gonna go get something to eat, get some gas, and then get you guys back out of here. But let's go get some lunch first. Once again, we have arrived in West Virginia at Shepherd University. So somehow I ended up back at the Roy Rogers that I was at a couple weeks ago on the channel. And you know, I went to the closest place. I'm gonna eat, can't see it, but this roast beef sandwich, and then I'm gonna get you guys back home safely. Welcome back to the test kitchen. I'm tired after that long ride, and I received a comment a few weeks back from Phys Ed Dave that he was curious if everything that I made was really good when I do the or if, you know, stuff is not that good and I still do the same reaction. So today we're just gonna make this basic sandwich, and we're gonna let Phys Ed Dave decide if he thinks that this is worthy of a I'm gonna start with this Jewish rye bread. On one side, we're gonna go with Dijon mustard. Other side, we're going in with apricot jam. Want to give it a decent amount. One slice of sharp cheddar. I'm gonna go with 2 slices of this savory herb turkey. It looks pretty good. I'm just gonna pull it apart and then layer it on the sandwich. We're gonna finish it off with some baby arugula. We're just gonna stack it on here. I actually added 1 more slice of turkey because it looked like it needed a little bit more oomph to it. All right, Phys Ed Dave, made a mediocre meal today. It is lunch. We are back in school, even though I went for that ride today. But it's gonna give this the old taste test. We're gonna let Phys Ed Dave decide. He can comment below, but
I still think it's good.
Hey guys, welcome back. Well, Antietam was the bloodiest battle of the Civil War. There were over 23 or 24,000 people that were killed in a matter of several hours. It was definitely a challenging bike ride in parts, but a lot of it was relatively easy. And I would recommend that if you like history and you like to ride your bike, that was a good ride. Drop a comment below and tell me what you thought of the meal or Antietam if you've been there before. As always, the like button is there for a reason, so smash that like button. If you would like to stay up to date with the latest episodes, subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications so that you get all the latest updates. As always, guys, keep it positive, keep it stoked. We'll catch you on the flip side.